This section is going to be about the modern presidency. Okay, Teddy Roosevelt really flipped the script on everything. All the presidents in the Gilded Age were basically rubber stamps for the robber barons. In other words, they got paid off to do whatever the robber barons said. And he stood up to them and said, no more. We are ending this Gilded Age, this horrible corruption. One of the things he did was his bully pulpit, okay? The president should influence media and Congress. Basically, he said that it's his job as president to lead the country. And he's going to use the presidency to shape legislation. In other words, he's going to bully congressmen into doing what he wants because he's the leader of the country. That's the concept of the bully pulpit. Roosevelt once said, unless the Constitution says that I cannot do a thing, then I can. Okay? A totally different kind of president than had ever existed before. Okay, so most presidents, they're reading the Constitution, they're like, okay, this is in the powers, this is not, this is left, these powers are left to the state. Roosevelt's looking at this Constitution saying, does it say I can do this? Well, it doesn't say I can't do it, so I'm just going to do it. Okay, and he kept doing stuff like that over and over. His leadership and publicity campaigns created the modern presidency. The president is seen as a visionary leader of the people instead of as an administrator. So he can affect the country in a big way after this. He is taking the power of the government into his hands, and he is stopping the robber barons, and he is stopping injustices. He saw the presidency as protector of the American people instead of as the administrator of the government, if that makes sense. He's the guardian of America. That was his own view of his job. And it really did show, we're going to have a lot of stories coming up about that, proving that Roosevelt truly did care about the American people. And I'm talking about the average American, not just the big robber barons. But to be honest, he treated them fairly too. He treated the robber barons, it's a square deal for all people. And that's what his domestic policy was.